Spooky season is upon us once again, and everyone loves the Halloween decorated double loop Monstertruck track here at Our Time for Adventures. You throw some Diecast Monster Jam monster trucks in the mix and you have the recipe for an awesome monster truck tournament. The 16 trucks here at the track today will have to battle each other as well as navigate all the spooky obstacles on the track and even jump through a jack-o'-lantern to make it to the finish line. What do you say we meet the first team taking on the track here today? First up, we will have the awesome looking Team Galaxy with Monster Mutt Dalmatian, followed by Bakugan Dragonoid, and check out that awesome looking purple Grave Digger. Then we have Galaxy Zombie. Megalodon's also on this team, followed by that super cool looking El Toro Loco. You know we couldn't have Galaxy without the shining star in its eye dragon. And finally, rounding out the team, we have Pirate's Curse. These purple trucks of this Galaxy series are an awesome fit for this Halloween matchup. Gotta love the colors of that truck, but do you think they're gonna be scared of the spiders, zombies, and skulls all over the track? This is gonna be an awesome battle, but now we gotta meet their competitors here today. And for the second team, we have Team Fire. Let's meet them, starting with Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Megalodon. Then we have Fire Mohawk Warrior, Fire Grave Digger. Up next is the awesome Fire Husky. And you know we couldn't have the Team Fire without Wildfire. Up next we have Pirate's Curse. And rounding out the Fire team, we have Son of a Digger. These trucks look incredible with the orange and purple teams about to go head to head here on our orange and blue track for Halloween. But don't be scared, these trucks are all gonna be okay. But we gotta find out which one is gonna be the fastest here today through the obstacles to make it up on the podium and take the #1 spot. There's gonna be some epic battles to come, but now let's take a look at today's racing bracket and see how the races will lay out. All right, race fans, here we go. Heading to the starting line first, we have Fire Son of a Digger taking on Galaxy Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Then we have Fire Pirate's Curse taking on Galaxy Bakugan. Up next, we have Fire Wildfire taking on Galaxy Grave Digger, followed by Fire Rottweiler facing Galaxy Zombie. Fire Grave Digger will be taking on Galaxy Megalodon, followed by Fire Mohawk Warrior lining up with Galaxy El Toro Loco. Fire Megalodon will be going head to head with Galaxy Dragon. Then finally, we have Fire Husky taking on Galaxy Pirate's Curse. Check out these awesome orange and purple matchups here for our Halloween tournament. What do you say we head on up to the track and get these awesome races started? And up first, we have two of the crowd favorites with Fire Son of a Digger in the orange lane taking on Dalmatian in the blue lane. Let's go racing! They're wheel-to-wheel right out of the gate. Son of a Digger starting to pull away, coming down the ramp, but Dalmatian with the faster loop and a big jump through the jack-o'-lanterns. They almost get together in the middle turn away to avoid the collision, and Dalmatian takes the win. Wow, what a wild run. That Galaxy Dalmatian learning a new puppy trick, rolling over and playing dead here on the spooky track, but we gotta get that truck on the wheels, so it's moving on into the next round. Son of a Digger fast in the first half, but problems on the landing. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, it's Son of a Digger pulling away, coming down the ramp by about a half of a truck entering the loops, but Dalmatian's faster through the loops as they go inverted with a huge jump. They almost get together coming down the ramp, turn to avoid each other, and Dalmatian gets to the line first. What an awesome matchup. What a way to open up this spooky tournament with a super close race right out of the gate. But in this one, it is Monster Mutt Dalmatian moving on into the second round. That truck had an awesome run. We'll see more of that one shortly, but now let's head back up to the starting gates because we got two more lined up and ready to go. Next up to the starting line for our fans, we have Fire Pirate's Curse taking on Galaxy Bakugan Dragonoid. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go, and it's Fire Pirate's Curse with a big hole shot coming down the ramp, about a truck length ahead as it goes inverted. Big jump all the way down the power boost ramp, continues to pull away from Bakugan as it hits an eyeball into the track cam. Wow, what a run from Pirate's Curse, but what happened to Bakugan? That truck wasn't very quick in that one. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, watch Fire Pirate's Curse in the orange lane, putting that power down, picking up speed, coming down through the loops. Look at this jump through the pumpkin, huge air right through the opening. Down the power boost ramp, hits an eyeball, and it flies towards the camera. What an awesome run. Oh, Bakugan hit an eyeball as well. Team Galaxy versus Team Fire, a matchup we've never done here on Our Time for Adventures. And now moving into the second round, it's 1-1 because Fire Pirate's Curse takes the win in that one to move on. Awesome run from that truck, taking out an eyeball along the way. That was so cool. Now let's head back up to the starting line because we got two more ready to go. And next up is an awesome matchup with Wildfire in the orange lane taking on Galaxy Gravedigger in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag and we're off with Wildfire with a huge hole shot coming out of the gate down the ramp. That truck's really flying through the loops, but Gravedigger through the jack-o'-lantern starting to catch up down the power boost ramp, closes the gap, and it's a close race at the line. Wow! Which truck won? Was it Wildfire with the hole shot victory, or did Gravedigger catch up to take the win? That was one of the closest matchups. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the gate drops, keep your eye on them close, fans, because this is a close one. Wildfire with a huge lead coming down the ramp into the loops. Gravedigger powering off the loops through the jack-o'-lantern, lands down the power boost ramp, and at the line it is. Whoa, I still cannot tell. Which truck do you think made it first? What a close matchup. This is wild. All right, race fans, what a wild finish we just witnessed. Boy, do these trucks know how to put on a good show. And even with two different angles on the finish line, I cannot tell which truck made it to the line first. That only means one thing. We're gonna run them again to see who wins. Let's head back to the starting gate now. All right, race fans, here we go. Round number 2, Wildfire in the orange lane, taking on Galaxy Gravedigger in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Gate drops and we're off, and once again, it's Wildfire pulling away, coming down the ramp extremely fast through the loops. That truck is really flying through the pumpkin. Down the ramp, starts having problems. Gravedigger coming back once again, and it's another close race at the line. What is up with these two trucks? What an absolutely incredible battle with Wildfire and Galaxy Gravedigger. Neither of them wanted to give up track position and move into the next round. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, Wildfire's once again faster out of the gate, coming down the ramp extremely fast through the loops, but coming through the pumpkin has a hard landing. Starts to go over into the blue lane. Gravedigger powering down the power boost ramp and jumps over the wheel to take the win. What a run. 2 rounds of racing from 2 awesome trucks, 2 back and forth battles, and it is the Galaxy Gravedigger pulling out a victory over Wildfire to move on into the second round. That was awesome. Love to see those close battles here at Our Time for Adventures. Now let's take a look at the next 2 trucks. And with that, we have Fire Rottweiler racing out of the orange lane, taking on Galaxy Zombie in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops and they're off, wheel to wheel out of the gate, coming down the ramp side by side as they go inverted through the loops. They're door to door through the jack-o'-lanterns down the power boost ramp. Rottweiler starting to pull away over the pumpkins and takes the win. Whoa, what a run from Rottweiler. Hits the skeleton at the end of the track and takes a little flip, but just barely edges out that awesome looking zombie. What a run from both of these trucks. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the green flag flies, they're wheel to wheel coming out of the gate down the ramp. They're extremely fast as they go inverted. Through the pumpkins they go, and Rottweiler lands down the power boost ramp, starts to pull away and takes the win by a wheel. Another close matchup from these 2 incredible Galaxy and Fire teams, and in this matchup it is Fire Rottweiler taking the win to move into the second round. What a run from that truck, taking it by a wheel. That was awesome, but now let's head back to the starting gate and see what the next 2 have in store. Next up, we have a crowd favorite with Fire Gravedigger in the orange lane, taking on Galaxy Megalodon in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Right out of the gate, it's Gravedigger with an early lead, pulling away 2 or 3 truck lengths through the loops, extremely fast through the loop with a huge jump down the power boost ramp, hits an eyeball and takes the win, hits another pumpkin at the end of the track. That Gravedigger demolished some of the obstacles here on the track as it took the win. Megalodon with not such a lucky run hits a skeleton and flips. Let's take another look at that from the track cam. As the gate drops, that Fire Gravedigger's laying down one hot run, coming out of the gate, pulling away, coming down the ramp. As it goes through the loops, it's extremely fast. Watch it jump through the jack-o'-lantern, continuing to pull away down the power boost ramp as an eyeball goes flying. What an awesome run from that awesome Gravedigger truck. That Galaxy Megalodon's one cool looking truck, but in this matchup it is Gravedigger with an out of this world run. That truck was so fast, taking the win to move into the next round. We'll see more of that Fire Gravedigger here shortly, but first let's head back into the starting gates because we got 2 more ready to go. Next up, we have the always popular Fire Mohawk Warrior taking on Galaxy El Toro Loco. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go, and once again it's the orange lane on the fire side, faster coming down the ramp, but El Toro Loco's faster as they go through the loops with a huge jump down the power boost ramp, hits an eyeball and takes the win. Mohawk Warrior slides across that back obstacle and flips, but what a run from El Toro Loco. That was one wild run down the blue lane. That truck was extremely fast to take the win. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, it's Fire Mohawk Warrior faster out of the gate, pulled away by about a half a truck length. But as they go upside down, El Toro Loco's not done and has a huge jump down the power boost ramp, hits an eyeball and takes the win. What a wild run from these two trucks. Fire Mohawk Warrior with a cool little slide job there over the back obstacle at the end of the track, but this is a race, not freestyle. And in this race, it's Galaxy El Toro Loco taking the win to move on into the next round. That was awesome. Now let's head back to the starting gate because we're getting word the next two are waiting on us. Next up to the starting gates, we have Fire Megalodon in the orange lane taking on Galaxy Dragon in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Out of the gate this time, it's the blue lane with the whole shot about a wheel ahead, coming down the ramp through the loops, but Megalodon faster as it goes inverted through the jack-o'-lantern eyes, down the power boost ramp, takes out an eyeball and the win. Look at that pumpkin going flying. There are spooky obstacles flying all over the place after the finish line in this one. That was awesome. Fire Megalodon laying down a fast, fiery run down that orange lane, taking the win over Dragon. Let's take another look from the track cam and see it again. As the gate drops, it is Dragon in the blue lane, a little ahead coming out of the gate by about a wheel. But as they go through the loops upside down, Megalodon starts to swim by for the lead. Down the power boost ramp, hits this eyeball. As the eyeball goes flying, so does Megalodon for the win. What an awesome run. An incredible creatures battle here for the Halloween race on our spooky track, and in this matchup it is Fire Megalodon faster to the line moving into the next round. We'll see more of that truck soon, but we have two more awesome trucks lined up at the starting gate ready to go, so let's head there now. Next up, check out this super bright Fire Husky in the orange lane, taking on Galaxy Pirate's Curse in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go, an orange lane faster once again as Husky starts to pull away, coming down the ramp extremely fast as it goes upside down, those ears flying, coming down the power boost ramp, tail a wagon as it takes the win and takes out a tombstone. Wow, what a run from Fire Husky. You know, Fire Husky hasn't been around to the track in quite a while, and it laid down an awesome run here for the fans. Pirate's Curse, not so lucky. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the green flag flies, it's the orange truck really flying down that orange lane, extremely fast as it goes inverted with a huge jump coming through the pumpkin. That was fast enough to make pumpkin pie on that one as it takes the win. What an awesome run. Don't you just love these toy monster truck diecast races? These trucks are incredible. In this matchup, it is Fire Husky taking the win, moving on into the second round. That truck was so fast. And you know, speaking of second round, what do you say we head on over to the pits and check out the trucks moving on? All right, viewers, smash that subscribe button because we have a brand new track coming to the channel very soon. You won't want to miss it. But now back to the spooky Halloween themed track. We have had some great runs here in the first round. Let's meet the trucks moving on. Starting with Galaxy Team, Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Grave Digger. Then we have Fire Pirate's Curse and Rottweiler. Followed by Fire Grave Digger and Fire Megalodon. And then finally, we have Galaxy El Toro Loco and Fire Husky. There's some awesome matchups here moving into the second round of racing, but which of these trucks will be fast enough to move into the semifinals for their chance at the podium? Let's head to the starting gate now and find out. First up, we have Galaxy teammates, Dalmatian in the orange lane, taking on Grave Digger in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go, and it's Grave Digger with a huge hole shot coming down the ramp extremely fast as it goes inverted, but Dalmatian's not done, trying to catch up. Oh, but loses traction on the YouTube plaque ramp, and Grave Digger takes an easy win. Wow! I thought Monster Mutt Dalmatian was going to catch its teammate up over the back obstacle, but spun out and hit the wall. Grave Digger takes the win. Let's watch it again. As the gate drops, it's Grave Digger in the blue lane with an early lead coming down the ramp. It's extremely fast as it enters the loop, but Dalmatian's fast through the loop as well with a huge jump through that pumpkin. But lands on the plaque, can't control the landing, goes off into the wall as Grave Digger takes the win. Well, the only good thing about a teammate battle is one of them is guaranteed to move on into the semifinals, and in this matchup it is Galaxy Gravedigger being the first truck to move into the semis. That truck was really fast and took out some obstacles along the way. Awesome. Now let's head back up to the starting gate because we have Team Fire ready to go. And here we are with Fire Pirates Curse in the orange lane, taking on Fire Rottweiler. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops and they're off. Wheel to wheel out of the gate, picking up speed, coming down the ramp there, side by side, entering the loop. But Rottweiler with an extremely fast loop. Huge jump, hits an eyeball. The eyeball leads the track as Rottweiler takes the win. Wow! No one saw that coming. Well, except for maybe the eyeball. Rottweiler with an extremely fast run, leaving Pirates Curse in the dust. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, these trucks are wheel to wheel out of the gate. Team Fire putting down some power, and Rottweiler's extremely fast as it goes upside down, 2-3 truck lengths ahead. Continues to pull away down the power boost ramp as an eyeball leaves the track. Rottweiler takes the win. Fire Pirates Curse crashing after that hard landing, jumping through the jack-o'-lanterns, allowing teammate Rottweiler to take an easy win and move on into the semi-final round. We'll see more of that truck here coming up in the next round of racing, but now we got two more lined up and waiting on us. And here we go with that pair. Fire Gravedigger in the orange lane, taking on Fire Megalodon in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go. Both trucks fast out of the starting line, but Gravedigger pulling away, coming down the ramp extremely fast as it goes upside down. Look at this jump. Oh, hard landing, flips over backwards, slides on its roof, oh, lands back into a wheelie and crashes once again after the line. What a wild run from Gravedigger. 2 crashes in that run and a little wheelie for freestyle for the fans. That was awesome. Megalodon not so lucky, had a hard landing on the power boost ramp and crashed. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, watch Gravedigger in the orange lane. This is a wild run. Pulled away, coming down the ramp, extremely fast through the loops. Huge jump, it has a hard landing, flips over on the roof, slides on the roof, back into a wheelie for the win, and then a crash after. Wow. This was a wild Team Fire matchup in this round, but it is Gravedigger taking the win, moving on into the semi-final round with a wild run there at the finish. That was awesome. We'll see more of Gravedigger here coming up in the semi-finals, but now let's head back up to the starting gates for the next pair. Next up to the starting line, we have Fire Husky in the orange lane, taking on Galaxy El Toro Loco. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go, and Fire Husky with a huge lead coming down the ramp. 2, 3, 4 truck lengths ahead, going through the loop. Big jump through the jack-o'-lantern's eyeballs. Oh, hard landing, starts to spin out on the YouTube. Black El Toro Loco passes for the win. Wow! What a come from behind victory from El Toro Loco to take the victory here in this one. Husky with the hard landing spins out and loses the lead. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, Husky's extremely fast, pulling away from El Toro Loco, coming down the ramp. 2, 3, 4 truck lengths ahead with a huge jump. Hard landing on the YouTube. Black starts to spin out, hits an eyeball, and El Toro Loco takes the win. That Team Fire Husky has laid down some extremely fast runs here on this track, but in this matchup, it is El Toro Loco taking the win to move on into the semis. Unfortunately, Husky spun out and couldn't get it done. And you know, speaking of semifinals, what do you say we head on over to the pits and check out the trucks moving on? These zombies all over the track sure are playing havoc on some of these trucks here in these races today. This is awesome. What do you think of the spooky Halloween setup? Everyone knows moving into the semi-final round that now 12 trucks have been eliminated from today's tournament. But these are such cool looking monster trucks. Find us on Facebook at Our Time for Adventures and let us know which Galaxy version and Fire version monster trucks you have in your collection. Now let's take a look at the trucks moving on. First up, we have a Gravedigger battle with Galaxy Gravedigger taking on Fire Gravedigger. Next up, we have Fire Rottweiler taking on El Toro Loco. Which of these 4 trucks will be fast enough to make it into the finals for their chance at that top podium spot with that skull over here on the podium? Let's head back up to the starting gates now and find out. And up now is the Gravedigger battle with Galaxy in the orange lane taking on Fire in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Out of the gate, it's Galaxy pulling away a little, coming down the ramp extremely fast. Through the loops goes Fire with the lead, coming through the pumpkins. Down the YouTube power boost ramp, continues to pull away as an eyeball takes the win. Oh wait, that was Fire Gravedigger taking the win over Galaxy Gravedigger. Tombstones falling like bowling pins after that run. That was wild. Galaxy with a little early lead but lost it. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the gate drops, both of these trucks are fast coming out of the gate. Galaxy just a little ahead, but Fire laying down a fire run, coming through the pumpkin with the lead and coming down the power boost ramp, hits an eyeball and takes the win. What a wild matchup. Any Gravedigger versus Gravedigger battle is bound to be a wild one. In this one, it is Fire version Gravedigger taking the win, moving into the finals, and Galaxy will have to race one more time to try to get third place here in this tournament. Now let's head back up to the starting gate and see what other truck will be moving into the final round. And next to the line, we have Fire Rottweiler in the orange lane, taking on Galaxy El Toro Loco. Let's go racing! Here we go, wheel to wheel out of the gate, coming down the ramp. Which team's it gonna be? Going through the loops, Rottweiler's extremely fast with a huge jump out of the jack-o'-lantern, down the power boost ramp, flies over the line for the win. What a run from that truck. That right there could have been one of the straightest, smoothest runs we've seen from any truck here so far today, but we sure can't say the same about Galaxy El Toro Loco. Didn't even make it down the power boost ramp and had a big crash off to the side. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the gate drops, both of these trucks are fast out of the gate, but Rottweiler starts to pull away as they go upside down. Huge jump from that truck through the jack-o'-lantern, but watch El Toro Loco hits the lip of the jack-o'-lantern and crashes as Rottweiler takes the win. All right, race fans, with one of the smoothest runs we've seen here today, it is Fire Rottweiler taking the win to move on into the finals, and Galaxy El Toro will have to race one more time to try to secure third place. We have an all-team Fire final round. This is going to be awesome. Let's head over to the pits and check out the teams moving on. All right, race fans, let's see who's racing for those podium spots. For third place, we have Gravedigger taking on El Toro Loco, both from Team Galaxy. And for your final round, we have Team Fire Gravedigger taking on Monster Mutt Rottweiler. These are some awesome matchups here for the finals. Let's head back up to the gates and get these races started. Check it out, race fans. Here's your third place matchup for the bronze podium. We have Gravedigger taking on teammate El Toro Loco. Let's go racing! Right out of the gate, it's El Toro Loco taking an early lead, coming down the ramp extremely fast as they go inverted. Can Gravedigger catch up coming down the power boost ramp? No, El Toro Loco continues to pull away, hitting eyeballs and takes the win. Wow, what a run! There's eyeballs flying all over the track here at the end of this one. That was awesome. Did you see it? I know the eyeballs sure did. Gravedigger a little slower in that run, will not make the podium here today. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the gate drops, it's El Toro Loco in this one all the way, pulling out an early hole shot lead. Continues to pull away, coming through the loops with the big jump, smooth down the power boost ramp and takes the win. What an awesome matchup. That matchup was really out of this world with a couple wild runs from the Galaxy team, and it is El Toro Loco taking the win and third place here overall in this tournament. Awesome matchup from that truck. We'll see it later up on the winner's podium. But now it's time for the matchup everybody came here to see. That's right, viewers, this is your final round battle for Team Fire. Which truck will it be taking the top podium spot? We have Gravedigger in the orange lane taking on Monster Mutt Rottweiler in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go. Gravedigger with the whole shot, opening up an early lead, coming down the ramp extremely fast, goes both trucks through the loop. Rottweiler catching up through the jack-o'-lantern. Oh, Gravedigger lands hard, spins, and Rottweiler jumps for the win. Wow! That was one fast truck here in this race. It's Fire Rottweiler taking the win over crowd favorite Gravedigger. What an upset. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, it's Gravedigger with an early lead, coming out of the gate about a half truck ahead. As they go through the loops, Rottweiler's not done, continues to power back as Gravedigger spins. Rottweiler jumps the line for the win. What an awesome matchup and two-wheel bicycle there at the end. That right there, fans, was 2019 Team Fire teammates going head-to-head for the final spot here on the spooky track. And in this one, it is Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking the win over Gravedigger in the top podium spot in the overall victory for this tournament. What an awesome race from that truck we've had here today. We sure hope our fans enjoy these races as much as we enjoy putting them on. These new jack-o'-lanterns are awesome, watching the trucks fly through those here on the spooky track. And this Team Fire and Team Galaxy trucks have done absolutely incredible here today. But now, what do you say we head on over to the Our Time for Adventure Winter Square and check out all the trucks that deserve to be there? Here we go, race fans. Those are your top 3 winners for this spooky tournament. These trucks have done absolutely incredible with some extremely fast runs, a little bit of freestyle thrown in the mix, and some big crashes here along the way. Bringing home 3rd place for this spooky matchup, we have the Galaxy El Toro Loco. That truck looks so cool with that sparkly purple paint scheme, purple tires, and blue beadlocks. Love the color of this truck. Bringing home 2nd place on that top silver podium spot, we have the Fire Gravedigger. The original 2019 release is an awesome looking truck. That one is hot up there on the podium. And the skull says the winner here today on the 1st place podium goes to the Fire Rottweiler. Check out that truck up there with that black trophy for Halloween. That looks incredible. Way to go, Rottweiler. What do you say we take a minute and help all 3 of these trucks celebrate their wins? Thanks again for watching our Time for Adventures. Until next time.